welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj bringing to you the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India has strict zero-tolerance policy against corruption at G20 anti-corruption ministerial meet. Union Minister for Youth Affairs Anurag Singh Thakur addresses International Youth Day celebrations. Arunachal government signs 12 MOAs with central government for power projects. Meghalaya Cabinet approves mid-career sponsored courses for senior level officers of all India and state services. And India to face Malaysia in Asian Champions Trophy hockey final in Chennai today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that India has a strict policy of zero tolerance against corruption and called upon the people to fight it collectively. Addressing the G20 anti-corruption ministerial meeting at Kolkata virtually, Modi reaffirmed India's strong commitment to eradicating corruption and fostering transparency in governance. Modi further underlined that India was leveraging technology and e-governance to create a transparent and accountable ecosystem. He informed that the government is aggressively pursuing economic offenders and has enacted the Economic Offenders Act and recovers assets worth over $1.8 billion from economic offenders and fugitives.
Resource utilization. It distorts markets. It impacts service delivery and ultimately it diminishes people's quality of life.
Meanwhile, in another event, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone and inaugurated rail and road projects worth about 4,000 crore rupees in a program organized at Thana in Sagar, Madhya Pradesh today. Addressing a rally, Modi said that when inspiration and progress join together, the foundation of a new era is laid. He added that Madhya Pradesh, along with the rest of the country, is moving forward with their strength. Modi further performed the Bhumi Pujan of the memorial and temple of Sant Ravidas at Batuma near Sagar. Madhya Pradesh Governor Mangobhai Patel and Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan were also present on the occasion.
सागर की इस धरती से संत शिरोमणि पूज्य रविदास जी के चरणों में नमन करता हूं, उन्हें प्रणाम करता हूं। भाइयों और बहनों, संत रविदास स्मारक एवं संग्रहालय में भव्यता भी होगी और दिव्यता भी होगी।
The Union Home Minister's Medal for Excellence in Investigation for the year 2023 has been awarded to 140 police personnel. The award is announced on the 12th of August every year. As per the Home Ministry, among the personnel receiving these awards, a total of 9 personnel are from the Northeast, including 4 from Assam, 1 from Manipur, 1 from Meghalaya, 1 from Mizoram, 1 from Sikkim and 1 from Tripura. This medal was constituted in 2018 with the objective to promote high professional standards of investigation of crime and recognize such excellence in investigation. Meanwhile, among the awardees, 22 are women police officers. Addressing the International Youth Day celebrations in Chennai today, Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur complimented the young minds in diverse South Asia. The minister said that the young people can change the course at a global level in all the fields. He said that India's young population was large and they are skilled, innovative and talented. He informed that 2 million youth have been trained in various skills and innovations. Thakur further unveiled the Youth for Mission Life Challenge and appealed to the youth to take pro-planet actions on Merry Life app.
Youth around the world have the potential to change the course and dynamics of any country or any region. As some of the panelists mentioned that youth are the custodian, I'll say they are the custodian as well as the largest stakeholder. They are the present and they are the future. So they have a large role to play. And India is one of the youngest countries in the world in terms of the average age. We have a young generation, young population. So our role will be far more important than anyone else. By 2030, the youth will dominate the global demographic, with a considerable portion hailing from South Asia. With them lies the collective.
In Arunachal, in an effort towards power resurgence in the state, the central and the state government came together and signed 12 memorandums of agreement in Itanagar today. This aims to rejuvenate and execute 12 stalled hydroelectric power projects in the state. In view of this, the 12 hydroelectric projects of cumulative installed capacity of about 11,523 megawatt has been allotted by the state government to hydro PSUs under the Union Ministry of Power. Out of these, 5 projects have been allocated to Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited (NIPCO), 5 projects to Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited (SJVN), and the remaining 2 projects of capacity 3,800 megawatts to National Hydroelectric Power Corporation (NHPC).
यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स हो, कनाडा हो, जर्मनी हो, नॉर्वे हो, डेनमार्क हो, फ्रांस हो, कोई विकसित देश में नहीं। वो हर एक विकसित देश ने अपने यहाँ जो हाइड्रो पोटेंशियल है उसका 80 से 90% उन्होंने हार्नेस करे, उसको एक्सप्लॉइट करे, 80 to 90%।
हमारे प्रदेश में तो अभी का जो अगर सेंसस करे तो हमको नहीं लगता कि हम लोग 17 लाख से भी ज्यादा होगा। We will be around 17 lakhs population only। तो 17 लाख का लोग इतना यहाँ पे बिजी हो जाएंगे, अपना इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज में होगा, कंस्ट्रक्शन में बहुत लोग ऑक्युपाई हो जाएगा, जॉब्स में बहुत लोग ऑक्युपाई हो जाएगा। इसके बाद आने वाला दिनों में हमारा स्टेट का जो ग्रोथ जो है इकोनॉमिकली बहुत आगे हम लोग जा पाएंगे। तो हमारा स्टेट का काफी अच्छा फ्यूचर है।
Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang distributed house upgradation orders, financial assistance for education, checks for financial aid, incentives and grants from the Chief Minister's discretionary grants to NGOs, religious institutions and various organizations at the Samman Bhavan today. Addressing the event, Singh said that over the past few years, his government has been regularly extending assistance to various organizations and individuals for multiple purposes, and today's event was a continuation of the initiative. The Meghalaya Cabinet today took certain key decisions, including the approval of the mid-career sponsored courses for senior level officers belonging to All India Services, Meghalaya Civil Service, Meghalaya Police Service, Meghalaya Forest Service, Meghalaya Finance Service in a cabinet meeting yesterday. The cabinet also approved the guidelines for foreign visits by officials of the state government. The cabinet decided that foreign visits of any officials of the government, including contractual staff, will be limited to 2 visits per year. Out of 2 visits, the state government will sponsor only 1 visit. In a positive development, the law and order situation in violence hit Manipur has gradually improved in the last 24 hours, although there has been some sporadic incidents of congregations of protesters, as per a report of the Manipur Police Control Room issued on Friday night. The report stated that such operations were conducted in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Vishnupur and Imphal East districts by the state police and central security forces. The statement further said a total of 123 checkpoints were opened in different locations of both the hill and valley districts, and police detained 924 persons in connection with violence in different districts of the state. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha addressed the inaugural session of the second convention of Assembly of Journalists at Muktadhara Auditorium today. Taking to his Twitter handle, Saha said that his government is media friendly. Saha added that the role of media is very important in the state's development process and hence has always been sincere towards the welfare of journalists and media. In line with the rest of the country, in Nagaland, the Meri Mati Meri Desh and Har Ghar Tiranga under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav was launched today at Dimapur by Extra Assistant Commissioner Imli Jungla Limtur. Addressing the gathering, Limtur appreciated all the soldiers who were working tirelessly for the peace and security of the country. She appealed everyone to take ownership of the land and do what is best for the land. Meanwhile, 2nd in Command G.H. Mondal, 173 Battalion, CRPF, saluted the heroes who have sacrificed their lives for the country. He said that the main objective of the CRPF is to maintain peace and tranquility and said that there should be a correlation between them and the public. Later in the program, 3 saplings were planted by Imli Junga and Mondal. Likewise, in Mizoram, the Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign was also held in various parts of Longtlai district. The program was held under the initiative of the Block Development Officer Longtlai, RD Block and NYK Longtlai. In 8 villages of Longtlai district, the NYK Youth Club planted 600 tree saplings to mark the occasions. Meanwhile, Longtlai Government College NSS volunteers also had a mass plantation of 75 trees in their college campus. India will face Malaysia in the final of the Men's Asian Champions Trophy Hockey Tournament in Chennai today. The match will start at 8 p.m. India beat Japan 5-0 in the semi-finals yesterday. In the other semi-final, Malaysia defeated South Korea 6-2 to secure their place in the final. In another from the state, the 3-day 4th Shillong Conference organized by the Meghalaya Model United Nations held at the Northeastern Hills University began yesterday. A total number of 800 youth delegates from across the country is attending the conference. The Meghalaya Model United Nations is a youth organization that aims to empower the youth of the state and region through awareness and education by means of debates and competitions. Inaugurating the conference, former Assembly Speaker Medpa Lingdo said that learning should be a continuous process and this is one way which will help the youth to achieve their goals in life. He also urged upon the youth to always be ready to learn new things in life. In Nagaland, the Assam Rifles under the aegis of HQ IGARN along with the Brilliant Management Kohima organized the Kohima Got Talent 2023 at State Academy Hall, Kohima today. The event witnessed solo songs and dance competitions with the theme Nation First, Always First. Major General Vikas Lakhera, SMIG IGARN, graced the occasion as the chief guest. The winners were awarded with cash and citation certificate. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India has strict zero-tolerance policy against corruption at G20 anti-corruption ministerial meet. Union Minister for Youth Affairs Anurag Singh Thakur addresses International Youth Day celebrations. Arunachal government signs 12 MOAs with central government for power projects. Meghalaya Cabinet approves mid-career sponsored courses for senior level officers of all India and state services. And India to face Malaysia in Asian Champions Trophy hockey final in Chennai today. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.